Get into the bullshit.
And bullshit.
Yes.
Baby.
And
Have
we're
mommy
live.
help me. Okay. So when last we left our band of unfortunates, y'all were still in the middle of a shootout in this club. Most people are dead. You're heading for the manager's office.
And the DJ just morphed into some chaos spawn. Yes?
Yerp.
Yep.
Goody.
Just realized I'm not.
Was everybody still zombie eating each other? Or were
No.
everybody dead?
No. They're either dead or twitching on the floor.
Okay, I was just looking through the bodies and just double checking.
Oh, there's a couple still alive. This is the longest combat list I've ever had.
It is mighty impressive.
Mhm.
Okay. So,
Where am
let's
I?
see here.
I'm down here. Okay. Whoops.
We are all down a ways.
Okay, we are gonna try and reset initiatives. I'm gonna try and take this to thin this list out so I can, actually see. Remove combatant. Remove combatant.
I noticed.
It is seriously just long. And then we'll re-roll initiative because we've been running off it for the past 2 sessions, and it's no.
Sorry.
You may see the carousel twitching.
Cool.
It's more of a pulse for me.
Hey, pulse setting can be very comforting, ain't that right, Sam?
Not my chosen one.
Oh, you go for the chainsaw setup. Okay.
I will confirm nor deny what setting I go for.
Drill press.
Deepwater Horizon.
Wouldn't you all like to know?
I think I'm gonna stop it there because
Yes.
this could go way too far.
It's
way too
already going
fast.
sideways.
Oh goodness. And it's recorded.
It is, and I still can't find my mouse.
Love you, Sam.
My mouse is.
Okay, I've cleared out the combatant list. Let's reset initiatives. Everybody redo your initiative, por favor.
Por favor.
Rolling.
Pour in flavor.
How the hell do I roll initiative again?
Wait, why did mine not register? Mine didn't register. Where am
There
I?
we go.
You're up there. I see it.
Did I?
It's about time no scum.
No. I didn't roll it.
Want me to do it for you?
Well, no, I mean, I was just trying to figure out why it didn't. I rolled it from my sheet, which it didn't register. Ultimately, got the exact same thing though.
No,
Sorry,
okay.
sorry, I was
'Cause
just trying to track
I
down.
can
I was
modify
trying
it
to,
if you need, but
yeah,
okay.
it would have wound up being the exact same thing.
Cool.
I just had to find my. Oh, it was marked heresy. That's why. Okay, got it.
Heretic. Okay. So first up is this guy down here. And let's see who... Closest one to him is Brian. I should probably open my sheets.
It helps.
Where are you going, sir?
Oh, I think the system updated. There's a new field.
I updated my forge, so that might be what you're seeing.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember there being a field for the extra dice values.
Okay, so he's gonna try and knife you.
Good luck finding flesh.
He's not entirely in his right mind right now. Well, it hits.
Over my defense of 1, yes, but my resilience is 8.
Well, let's see what he does for damage here. Probably not much because combat knife is 7 base plus 2 extra die. So we'll see. Here, I gotta roll it again, see if I can get the damage thing to pop. Yes,
Yeah,
it did.
yep.
We're not rolling the complication.
And yes, I am
Nope.
able to deflect that. Like I said, good luck finding flesh. I have very little left.
Especially with the extra plating you welded on real fast. Alright, Locke, where are you, buddy?
All right.
You're up here.
Yep. I see Juggalette transform on the stage, and I'm going to take a pot shot with the plasma gun. Ooh. No dice. I'm
Oh,
going to move up to this corner.
There's a
she's
new
got a
big
special
damn
rule
hole somewhere.
There's a special rule that says she's supposed to go first on the whole round. Whoops. Okay, we'll get to that next round. Alright, let me manually fix her.
Okay, so that's where you are.
That's not what I want. Okay, here we go. There. Okay, she's at the top of the turnover next round.
There you are. Okay.
Okay, Maeve.
Alright. Where did I go? I was moving around. Looking. There I am. There looks to be a couple of live things around.
Yeah, this guy is on me, but I have a an axe that I'm pretty sure I can bring down on his unwell head.
Yeah, there's nobody on you, Maeve, yet, but there's one dude right here heading for you.
Yeah. We're gonna
There's
attempt
another one down
something
here.
because I'm not a shooty character, or I'm not a stabby character. But I do have this chain sword, so we will see what it does.
Well, that'll hit.
And it does something.
You get more than 7 damage, he's dead. 7 or more. Did you not target him?
Oh, I did not.
Alright, run it again with the target. Hopefully it'll pop the damage thing. Anna, get down!
I forgot to do the little T thing. All right. Okay.
There we go. Oh, he's so dead. Okay.
Oh, damn. Look,
Brutal.
I made 2
yeah.
of them.
Yeah, season 1, What If, the only good season. Just bifurcated that guy.
I liked what they did with the what ifs. I did for season 1.
Yeah,
Season
like
2, nah.
season 2 was just give me money.
Season 3 was worse.
I just didn't even watch it. I did watch season 2, but
No, that was Visions. What If was Marvel.
mm,
I actually liked the Marvel What Ifs. They were interesting. Up. Oh, okay. So it's her turn, where she was in the lineup.
yeah, she looks like she's gonna have fun.
Dee. She's gonna fly down here to the sister, who, in addition to being the closest, is also the most pious in the room, and she doesn't like that. Well, she hits. Badly, but she hits. Sam might be dead.
Ow.
Ow.
Oof. Let's see. We do have 2 glory, so there is still something.
Yeah, Sam, why don't you look into how to use glory and resolution and all that? Because you just took 20 damage.
It is
Minus
in
your
the
resilience and all that.
pinned messages in the Discord.
Yep.
You want me to read?
Increase dice pool. No, it doesn't run. Not relevant. Increase damage. Not relevant. Severity.
Don't we take 10 though? Because my resilience is 10.
Yeah, your resilience soaks whatever it's worth.
It's 10. So
Okay,
then.
so then that's still
No.
10 damage to you, unless you want to convert some of it into shock or whatever. Because so far as I can see, you've only got 5 health total.
Shock.
And what's the determination for?
Brian's reviewing.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm actually just not finding it at the moment. I found everything else. Glory, Wrath. So, critical hit, spending Wrath point.
I'm finding it, but not what we need for this. Not a stop Sam from dying kind of thing.
You start every session with 2 Wrath points. You can spend a Wrath point, recover shock equal to your rank plus tier. So if you live through it, you could use determination to convert wounds to shock, and then use Wrath to recover shock. That is 1 point. Corruption test.
Let's see. Am I supposed to roll something for determination?
You can click determination under injuries, and the system will do it for you. There's determination. You are now. You can roll determination whenever you suffer 1 or more wounds to convert them into shock. Roll the number of dice equal to your toughness. Every icon you roll reduces the wounds you suffer by 1 and causes you to suffer 1 shock instead. So yeah, it is as simple as clicking the button there.
Alright. So the determination button?
Yes. And like I said, if you live through it, you can then spend Wrath. to regain shock, assuming you don't die.
Do I have to put anything in the wounds box?
How many wounds you are attempting to negate, I believe.
Is that 10?
Yes.
I don't think you can negate that many.
Well,
What was that?
I don't think you can negate that many, but I think the system. Oh wait, sorry. Ignore shot. Okay, it's been a minute since I've rolled a determination. How many
What?
shock do you have left? I guess.
She's at 0-4 right the second.
Oh, okay, so it was putting 10 in there. Well, there you go. There's.
So it did a shock?
Okay, it's converted 4 wounds to shock because that's your max shock, and then Brian is saying you can use Wrath to negate the shock.
Assuming you live, did 6 wounds kill
But
you?
6 is still putting her down.
But I still have other determination, right? It says 3.
Okay.
Yes.
So 6 ones left
That
over?
does seem to be how I'm interpreting this. Oh, wait, unless you're out of shock. Did you already max out your shock?
Yeah, she's max shock.
Oh, well then that second one doesn't count.
Well, hold on. Use some Wrath, clear the shock, run it again.
I don't see Wrath.
According to Alex's post,
page.
we start each night with 2. It doesn't carry over to the next game session. So you've got it. It exists somewhere.
Where
Oh, all the way
It's
up.
on your stats page.
All the way up at the top next to quote.
On the stats page.
I think it's just
Oh, I
the
think
top
it's
of the
on the-
sheet.
Yeah, it's
Doesn't matter what app.
Yeah.
So 1.
and that
So
was
convert-
your rank plus your going back. Shock equal to your rank plus your tier.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I'm trying to find which page that's on.
The notes.
Thank you. In theory, we're all the same, and so we're tier 2, rank 1? Question mark, DM?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so pretty much eternally everybody's getting 3.
3 what?
Shock. So, 2
Mine's-
wrath points would
or-
recover 6 shock, or 1 wrath for 3 shock.
Well, 1 Wrath for 3 means I've only used 1 then. Right?
Right.
Okay.
And then go ahead and re-roll your determination, see if you can get rid of a few more wounds.
I have a second one already rolled.
Re-roll your determination to see if you can get rid of a few more wounds.
Fine.
Well,
Well,
it's
it
a
was
little better.
a wound more.
And I have 1 wound. So that would be
So you may
5.
want to repeat the process.
See, 5 out of 5. Okay, 1 Wrath is 3 shock,
Mhm.
but I've only got 2 right now.
Didn't you have a holdover?
That would give me a holdover.
Oh.
So like a -1? Does it let
Sure.
me do that?
DM will
Nope.
allow it.
It sets it to 0.
Hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna fix the Wrath to 0. And then roll that again, I guess.
Potentially she lives?
Converted 3 wounds to shock.
So now you should have 3 shock and 3 wounds, by my math.
Well, 2 shock from the holdover. And 5
Okay.
minus 3 is 2.
Okay, so 2 wounds, 4 shock.
Wait, why 5
Wounds.
minus 3 on your wounds? There's only 2 wounds left over.
She already had one.
Ah, got it.
So I guess I'm alive?
Okay.
She lives!
Is everybody familiar with how that just went down and how it works?
I sure hope
Nope.
so.
Good,
Well, for
because this
me,
bitch has
I'm-
multi-attack.
That's a will. Recover shock?
Well, Sam, you're out of wrath, so you don't get to do it again.
Okay.
If you all agree, she could use glory.
Nah. Not right now.
I would concur to that.
We're a little early in the night to worry about that.
I mean, it's either that or we're dead, so... given the options here...
I mean, if she just attacked me again, I am dead.
mhm.
Like, really dead.
Yeah, I don't even think with the math that's possible to negate.
Nope. Oh, you're dead, Mom?
Nope.
Have fun making a new character.
If she attacked Sam again, she will explode.
Damn it. She's right.
I'm going to be a ghosty bystander now.
We know how much you like to watch.
Oh my.
More like B-Watch, but whatever.
Oh!
My.
Alright, you killed the chick. Next.
Hang on, I got a mouthful of candy.
Let's see. Pull up my character sheets here.
Okay, this dude's gonna come over and start eating you. And not in a fun way.
Damn it. Even in death, I did get no enjoyment, huh?
Okay, and we're back to Brian.
Alright, I am going to bring my Omniscient axe down on this little guy's head. And if I recall, that's enough for him. That is surprisingly weak for my axe.
That was a bad roll, but yeah, he's dead.
After that, I think I'm going to find cover. Let's see, where's my ruler?
That's in range.
Yep. I'm going to take some cover here. And everybody around me is on the floor, so I am satisfied here. Where are you? Oh, down this way.
You know what? He just bled out. Okay. And this guy's gonna go for Mafe.
I have less fleshy parts than Brian does. That
And
does
I'm
not hit.
pretty sure it does not even get through.
Not even close.
Okay. And then he's gonna skip his turn. Alright. It is her turn, and just as she turns her loving gaze on Locke over here, suddenly everybody hears that most magical sound. And I don't know, that's the best fucking siren I got. Shut up. And fucking Arbites burst through the door in force and start gunning down everyone who's still standing.
Hooray for ducking.
The demonette sees them, takes one look, and goes, "Spoil sports," and disappears into vapor. Okay, I need a team decision here. How are you going to handle this?
By watching.
Yes, Ghosty McGhostface.
I feel there is zero chance of taking on an entire squad of these guys.
And you just watch me get
Agreed.
stabbed.
And
You
yeah,
just watched her get eviscerated.
so I compute that we have zero chance of survival doing anything other than complying with whatever the hell they say.
All right, that's one vote for surrender.
Run.
Lock and Maeve.
Yeah, they are official uh, Imperial forces using Mechanicus sanctified gear. I'm not fighting them.
All right, that's two for surrender. Lock, whatever your vote was, it doesn't matter. You got two against you.
Yeah, I'm surrendering. I'm not their heresy.
Immediate surrender.
Complete and total. I give up.
Faster than Jar Jar.
I give up. I give up.
We saw think of something. I give up. Bastard. You know he was saying really unhappy things in his head at Jar Jar because everyone else was.
No giving
Yeah.
up, General Jaja. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Seriously, how did
I
he
didn't
become a
mind that,
general just
Gundam.
off the bat like that? What the hell?
Because
Further,
Big Boss Man liked him.
further proof for Darth Jar Jar.
That would be
Your
entertaining
fall
as
guy
hell.
needs to have sufficient rank.
Make him a captain then. Don't give him actual responsibility. Damn. Alright, so we're going back to the splash page because now we need to take a break so I can make Sam a new character. Everybody gets full heal
Yeah.
and loses all your extra gear.
Okay. No mas adokuras.
Sure, we kill me off again.
That, I mean, it might happen.
Did go into this high death concept. We who are about to die and all that. Okay. No mas mastercraft. No mas kuras.
Yeah, so I lose the volley gun and the chainsword.
Everything you pulled out of the smuggling operation, yep.
I think that's the
Oh, well.
frag grenades too. Okay. I'm back to base.
Okay. How do you guys use the character creator that's in the system? I always have to import. Like, do you
If I
just
recall,
pick an
it was
archetype?
dragging the under core rulebook. No, not core rulebook. It was dragging something onto your character sheet, and that started it.
Archetype, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was it. So dragging the archetype onto a new character sheet should, in theory, start the process.
Okay.
Once
Sam,
it's
gun.
completed, though, is like you can't back out of it. So
I got
you
you.
got to go in one shot.
Sam, small guns, big guns, or melee?
Big guns.
Big guns, aye.
No bows.
Not super effective in this particular. Or do you want magic?
Yeah, you can be a magical Katniss.
What's gonna balance out our party?
Well, the healer you were,
Right.
but big guns or magic, honestly. You've got plenty of small guns.
Yeah, let's go with magic this time.
Uh, hmm.
Baby girl. Where you going?
Yeah. Ultimately, when my tech adept dies, I have the feeling to play an orc next.
They are fun.
So that is my. I also have a magic wielding Eldari in the wings too. So depending on exactly when I die, those are my next branches.
Okay. I'm working on it.
What you doing? Yeah.
You know, looking closer at that Zelda map you sent me earlier,
Hmm?
I could probably actually finish my current settlement and make it look like the Zelda map. I wouldn't have to change. I just have to change the very bottom where I don't have a lot of infrastructure.
There it is.
Baby girl. What you doing? All right.
Mm.
Cozy.
Holy hell, you rolled a lot of wounds.
Me.
To everything, because yes, you've been at the station long enough. You've had a long rest.
Yay.
10001011101.
And I think I saw it too.
Don't be ridiculous. 2s don't exist. What was that the same episode where he saw the binary on the wall and he said that doesn't mean anything, but then he saw it in the mirror and he freaked out?
Maybe.
But you know which one I'm talking about.
Yep, I know the exact scene.
Pretty sure that was the Where Car episode. The car made of pure evil. Okay. Yes, you've been at the station at least 10 hours. So far, you've all been very lightly questioned. They haven't actually been trying to crack you yet. There's so much at the scene they have to take care of. Just so much. You guys are secure. You're disarmed. You're at the station. They're not super worried about you right this second.
Ignore what I just posted. I was trying to see what it did, and I accidentally sent instead of read.
No worries. Yeah, now they haven't fed or watered you, but for 2 of you, that doesn't really matter. Locke, I'm assuming, has been trying to get somebody to listen to him, but they just kind of forgot about you for a while. Okay. Yeah, they got the basics as far as you were able to give them. You know, remember, you're undercover here. You're supposed to be deep cover. So you gave them your assigned names and addresses and what have you. And that's all they really cared about too much, because again, they're processing. They were backlogged before. Now they have an entire nightclub full of dead and demonic shit. So I'm gonna roll a die and see how long you stay there.
It's hours or days.
Okay, I didn't want it to go that far, but okay, 3 days. You have been nourished in that time, somewhat. Corpse starch and oil for those who need it.
Yay!
Luxury.
And we're gonna start with Locke. And Locke, since this is an interrogation, you and I are gonna switch to the other channel of DM Secret Lair. And we'll have a little talk.
Okay.
Ma, do you read Playboy magazines for the news?
Nope.
Why?
Okay. So these guys suck at questioning. Like, honestly. For cops, they are just awful.
Basically, we had good cop, good cop.
Basically. And in the grim dark cop future, that's terrible.
Yes, that is.
So what they've determined, and what they're going to come back and tell each of you individually, and that we're not going to bother doing, is that you've given them plenty of testimony to prove your own reasons and for being there and self-defense and stuff, but they still need to corroborate, so they got to hold on to you for a while. They don't specify how long a while is.
Yeah.
Meh.
Okay, let's see here. Okay. 2 days later. Suddenly, They come in and hang on here.
I would suppose after 5 days I would have had plenty of time to memorize every square millimeter of this room I'm in.
But have you named them yet?
No, but just in case it was relevant. Oh, I ran off screen.
No, you're just in a different room.
There I am.
Zoom out. Okay, so after another 2 days... Oh, come here. Stop right there. Okay. And you go here. You go here. Okay. Office drone. You're all pulled into what you recognize as the room outside the interrogation room and told you're being cut loose. And as they're telling you that, a very, very beautiful, very, oh no, what did I do? Very self-assured, very expensively dressed, what have you, woman sweeps into the room in the robes of a member of the Justice Department and goes, "All right, my clients are free. Okay, let's get out of here." And she points to all of you.
Thank you for your assistance.
Okay, come out the door. Sam, give me a willpower check. Or no. Hold on. Give me a psychic mastery check.
Flash.
Okay, yeah, there's something not quite kosher about this lady. You can't pin it down. But you got lumped in with all these guys who you've never met before, so you can decide whether to tell them or not. And remember, in this future, anyone suspected of badness is usually shot.
I'm just gonna keep quiet.
Okay. So she's out in the hall waiting for you guys.
Do we follow?
She's waiting for you. She said, "Come follow me."
Where did I go?
Okay. Yeah, she's going down to the end of the hall.
Whoops.
Oh, okay.
I
got
apparently
it.
like
Put
that
through
room
a
so
wall?
much I wanted to go right back in.
Oh, did I not put a wall in there?
Well,
I
I
did.
walked through
Hey,
something.
Alex, I can't get my token because there's an officer on top of me.
Oh
What?
dear. Oh.
Okay, he was there before. You moved under him.
Yeah, I
And now
couldn't
she's
see
on
where I
top
was
of you.
going.
Okay, so I'm just gonna warp everybody because this relay thing is bullshit. Okay, she gets you out the back door. Worker drone doesn't come with us.
Stand on that.
And she shows you to a very nice ground transport, big enough for everybody. And it's got a servitor driver, so there's no actual driver, just
Mhm.
zombie driver. And she's like, "All right, this will take you someplace safe and secure where we can talk about what just happened."
I nod my head
Right.
and step on in.
Can I insight check her on that?
Sure, it'll be opposed, but sure.
Same, since I already feel off about her, apparently.
Yeah, you get advantage, so if it doesn't give you the chance... Oops, that was the wrong sheet. Just go ahead and roll it twice if it doesn't let you do it any other way.
And I'm just the trusting sort.
No, it doesn't give advantage.
Alright, just roll it twice. Okay, roll that well, no, it doesn't matter because it didn't count. So... Okay, so both of you are very aware that there is something not right here. Something is not kosher, especially since she didn't get you your gear back. You're all walking out naked. Well, you know what I mean. Unarmed and unarmored.
I'm gonna ask her if we're gonna get our armor and weapons back.
She looks at you, she's like, "Oh, don't worry about that. We'll take care of everything for you. Just some extra paperwork needs doing."
All right. Well, without a weapon, I don't have much choice, but I will go along and step into the ground transport.
Okay.
Same.
Everybody go with that, or
Yep.
okay. I'm not gonna lie. I anticipated this going very differently, so we're gonna cut it here for the night, especially 39. And we'll come back in 2 weeks and see what happens.
Yay.
I was not expecting y'all just to go with it. Okay.
Yeah.
I know, the murder hobos choose pacifism. Weird.
It's throwing me off here. It's throwing me off my game.
Guess you gotta come up with something new, huh?
Oh, I'm already going down the lines here. I just wasn't expecting it to be that easy. What was that Family Guy where the Jewish episode where the contract said, "Oh my God, he's signing it."
I can't
Somebody
believe
pinch me, he's
signing.
signing it. Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, I go where the tech priest goes.
And
Upon securing yourselves in the vehicle and the vehicle starts off, you are all tased into unconsciousness. Because that will work even on Cogboys.
Yeah.
I confess, I kind of just went with that on a whim because I totally forgot to just roll. So I ran with it.
Well, and you have a complete unknown in your party. She didn't even introduce herself.
Exactly. Like I said, I just ran with it.
I don't think it's prudent for me to introduce myself and give away everything.
No, I totally get you. That makes sense. I mean, do you actually have green skin, or is that just the?
No, that's augments. Zoom in. She's actually black.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, yep, that's just the green. Yeah, the green shadows. Okay.
So it was either that picture or this one I'm going to put in the chat. But I felt it was too cool, too much, you know?
Yes.
I mean, it's cool.
It's pretty awesome, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
But I went with the other one instead.
You haven't deserved that badassery yet.
We'll see.
Yeah, that's like at least a tier 4 or 5.
Yeah.
None of us have earned that badassery yet.
No. So yeah, she's
Nope.
got a green shirt on. It's probably and then some shadows throwing you
Mhm.
off.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.